Okay, Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. So just a brief guide on how to get into the lab introduction actually. But lab introduction is very important for you to master, and then you can proceed with lab number 1 and number 2 easily. Okay. So before you start your lab, you need to install the anydesk.exe software. Just click on this one and download it. And then once the download finish, and then you open it, okay, by double clicking on it. And then you should be able to see your anydesk, what we call terminal, like this one. Okay, the username and the password for the anydesk will be given in the Google Classroom. Okay, so you can see here, so the green tick here, okay, these two means that the computer is available and ready for you to access. And the red, like this one, means that the computer is not ready or is not connected to the internet. Okay, in this case, we have two computers ready for you to access to do the lab. Okay, so this number will be given in the Google Classroom. Okay, for the lab instruction. Okay, together with the software in anydesk.exe. Just double click on this one. Okay, and then you need to enter the password and also the username. Sorry, the username and the password, and then you will be connected to the computer. Okay, to the remote host computer. And then to do the lab, okay, you just open your Google Classroom. Okay, so then you open lab part A. Okay, LG part A. So LG part A, I already opened it, which is this one. Okay, basically LG part A actually just a guide lah for you. Okay, lab kosong or lab 0 is not contribute you to any marks. Okay, but it's actually compulsory for you to do because you need this skill to complete your lab number 1 and lab number 2. Okay, so basically for this lab we were using VCS, Verilog Compiler Simulator. Verilog Compiler Simulator. Okay, the flow is like we have discussed in our classroom. It follows the ASIC design flow. We have the specification, and then we have RTL coding and simulation. As I mentioned to you in this course, we're not going to design complicated RTL coding. We will use a simple code, okay, because our aim is actually at the back end part of the design, okay, which is until the what we call static timing analysis, okay, the step of the design. So you just follow the instruction here. Okay, I have already mentioned here to install anydesk software. Okay, you log into the following your remote access account using anydesk. So this will be given to you. Okay, and then the workstation. Okay, workstation number. And then once granted, you should be able to see this screen as we can see like this one. Okay. All right. So right click on the what we call window screen. So maybe I can cascade it so that you can see it side by side. Okay. Let's say we are connected to this lah. I close one and the one. This one. Okay. Make it side by side so that you can see it clearly. Okay. Okay. Right click on the remote window screen and open terminal. Okay. So here is open terminal. Maybe I can make it bigger. Okay. Okay. Right click and open terminal. This one be a bit smaller. Okay. Sorry about it. Okay, so So if you face this kind of problem, you just click retry. And then if the computer asking you to re-enter again the username and the password, just follow the instruction. Okay, it may take some time. Okay, if let's say this continuously happen, you just click here, okay, and then you enter. Then it will refresh the interconnection and connect you back to the terminal. Just retry, okay, and then now you're back to the terminal. Okay, that's actually a basic troubleshooting skill lah. Okay, and then open terminal. Okay, now your terminal is ready. So your terminal basically is actually located in this lah from the desktop. So to see the location, you just type pwd, and then you see the location. Maybe I make it bigger. So pwd to give you actually to ask the computer where is actually your current location. So your current location is user. So let's say you want to create somewhere else. Okay, you just exit here. Okay? And then let's say we want to create somewhere in the home folder. Okay, you can either open terminal directly from here, like this one, open terminal, and then you create their directory mkdir. Okay, just give any name without any white space. For example, emt nmj 32503, for example. You give that folder, or maybe you give another extension group, your group number, okay, group X, for example. And then when you list it ls, and then you should be able to see your folder is created here. Okay, where is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, this is one way. Or another way, okay, you can close this one. Okay, okay, you can right click and then create new folder as well, and that's a very standard one, but I'm not encouraged using that way. Okay, right. Okay, we close redundant. Okay, so just delete this one. We're not going to use this way. Okay, okay, now you find the folder that you have created using the terminal just now. This one, you right click inside that folder, and then you right click, open a new terminal, open in terminal. So when you click open in terminal, means that you start from your just created folder lah. So when you type pwd, it will list you the location of your folder. Okay, it will show you the location of your folder. Okay, and then you can start your lab. Okay, let's say you want to make it lab number 1 or lab number 0, for example. So you just use the same command. Okay, mkdir lab number mk means that make dir directory. Okay, and white space lab 0. Okay, and then you enter, and then when you type ls, now you see the lab 0 folder. You can go into that folder by typing change directory or cd. Okay, cd lab 0, and then you enter. Now we are inside that lab 0 folder. Okay, when you click ls, you see nothing because you not yet created any file inside this folder or directory. Okay, now currently we are in lab 0 directory. If let's say you want to go back to lab 1, lab 0, you just type, go back to the upper directory, cd change directory dot 2 times. Okay, before that you have a white space, cd white space dot, and then you enter, and then you can ls to see back the lab 0 folder. And that's how you do. Okay, okay, that's one thing. Okay, other than that, you can use the method that I've mentioned to you lah. You can create a folder. So from the inside this folder, okay, nmj 32503, you can create manually. Let's say you want to give it as lab 1, then you enter. Now you have lab 1. Okay, and then let's say you want to create another folder, lab 2. Okay, lab 2. So let's say we start from lab 0. You can double click inside this one. Okay, and then open a in terminal. Okay, this is one way. We are already in lab 0 folder. To make sure it, you type pwd, or you can see it here. Okay, it's mentioned lab 0. Let's enter. We are now in lab 0 folder. To change back to the upper folder or upper directory, so be cd white space the dot, and then you back to the upper folder. Okay, right. So ls, you see what are the folders inside this directory. So lab 0. So to go inside the lab 0 again, you type cd l, and then you can also use tab. Okay, sorry, lab cd, you type lab 0. And now we are in lab 0. ls, nothing inside yet, right? So this is very trivial task lah. Okay, for you. And then we can start our lab. So see, we can give any name. So in this case, we give the name as EMT363 lab. Okay, it's up to you to give any name as long as the name reflects to the work that you're doing. Okay, CD, as I mentioned to you, change directory. We want to go into that particular directory, which is EMT363. Make it bigger. Okay. Okay. Now you are currently in that particular directory. Okay. To check this, you type the pwd, as I mentioned to you. This is a command. And then to create another folder, type mkdir lab 0. And then to change to that folder or to go to that folder, cd lab 0. Okay, now we're going to write a multiplier as an example. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, you may use this example to familiar with, and then you will be asking to do different type of design lah for your lab number 1 and lab number 2. Okay, so the name is multiplier.v and location is inside lab 0. Okay, so you need to type this gedit white space multiplier.v. So multiplier.v is actually the name of the file. It has to be the name same as the design entity name. Okay. Okay, try to copy this. Then from here, you type. So we are currently at lab 0 folder. Okay, make it bigger so that you can see it clearly. Lab 0 folder. So you type gedit. So gedit is actually the software package included inside this Synopsys. So gedit multi. Make sure you type the correct, the exact name lah, multiplier.v. Just double check. So multiplier.v and multiplier. Okay. Okay, then the entity name is multiplier, and here is multiplier. And to enter, it will bring you to the another editor lah. Okay, gedit editor, and then you paste your code here. Okay, you need to rearrange lah, or maybe you go to Notepad. Okay, and then you paste this code, or still not as expected. We try WordPad. So not, then you need to rearrange it. Okay, rearrange it. So paste. Okay, rearrange it. Okay. Here is the body of the program. Okay, and end module. Okay, and then this also. Okay, for readability, I encourage every one of you to paste now. Okay, we will try. Something wrong with the internet.